I definitely wasn't distracted reading anything. That never happens. I think the microphone is working. It got unplugged. Because I think when we ended the other night, I was like, it died. It didn't die. It just got unplugged. Should be working, though. It shows like it's working everywhere. Hi-yo! How are y'all? Hope you've had a good day. What am I looking for? I'm looking for the game. I can't find the game. I hope we are all doing well. I just got a notification that my microphone is unmuted but has no signal, so I have no idea. I guess we'll just monitor it. I don't want to have to get a new mic. Maybe a new cord. I can do that. What am I doing? I don't know. What am I doing? Gotta switch profiles. That's what we gotta do. Okay.
You can reveal recent events by activating coordinates via your ring terminal.
I forgot where we were. I don't know, this room just seems so sad to me. I don't have any PV patches. What am I supposed to be doing? I legitimately spent like the entirety of like the next 10 minutes wondering what the hell was wrong with the color on my screen because it looks so washed out. Yes, it's supposed to look that way. I was like, what the fuck just happened to the color? No,
Welcome to
it's
Dropwatch,
correct.
Sam, and to the GHV Magellan, our mobile base of operations.
It's just gonna look washed out for a
I
bit.
get your bearings. This is the ship's armory. Here you can check your weapons and put them through their paces.
Yeah, I never do use the.
These rooms over here
Weapons
belong
training.
to other members of the crew. They're pretty much the same as yours. And the shower's down.
Let's just help ourselves looking at other people's rooms. You know, nothing's weird about
ship
that.
you got here. Courtesy of the UCA, I'm guessing.
No. As I told you, Drawbridge is a civilian outfit. But we do have a generous patron with access to only the captain's intent.
Sounds like a UCA big shot.
Don't ask me. We've never met face to face.
How are you gonna take on a boss or whatever?
Seriously? No better than
You've
you
never
that
met.
bullshit.
We did meet him eventually, ish.
We've both
Ish.
been used and lied to before, it's true. But as long as they keep up their end, I won't pry.
My eyes are so damn dry. Heyo, how are you? You really haven't missed much, just Fragile giving the lay of the land.
This is the headquarters of our humble operation. The bridge of the DHV Magellan. It's always like this when the DHV Magellan's on the move. Meet Tarman, our resident doctor and geophysicist. He's also the captain and pilot,
Tar
in
Kitty!
case you hadn't noticed. And a fellow doom sufferer. The nav console offers a direct connection to the Tar currents. The downside being that we all have to bathe in Caribbean.
Happy to have you aboard, Sam. You'll have to excuse me if I don't shake your hand.
You steer this ship solo?
Yeah, though the computer does most of the work.
So this is a submarine?
Spot on. We dive into the tar and use it to travel underground.
I know, right? The Tar
Just
Kitty is
beneath
so
the surface of
cute.
the Earth, there are currents we can ride almost anywhere.
So what's your role in all this?
Me? I make sure Drawbridge's grand plans go off without a hitch.
So you're the commander?
That's right. These days I'm fragile in name only.
Fragile Express was the name of another delivery or another porter company in the first one. It was Fragile and the porter
So where are we headed?
were Bridges.
At
Fragile
the
and
moment
Bridges.
we're bound for the plate gate in
And
Mexico.
he's Sam Porter Bridges.
The one that you put on the network for us.
Okay, so
Our
my
destination is
and
on
Megan's
the other
like
side.
headcanon for this
Australia,
is
which
that
we've been
like
asked to link up next.
Kojima will just randomly text like
problem
celebrities
is
to
not
be like,
everybody
"Hey,
wants to
you
be
up?"
part of the
But
UCA.
it's a casting call.
That's not
That's the
plan,
casting
Sam.
call. He just
The
randomly
UCA is
texted you
looking
up
to
to whatever
expand
celebrity he
borders.
feels like.
Just like with Mexico, they want to bring new regions into the network.
That's the headcanon.
That's our last, best hope of saving the world. Which is why we're here. Or more importantly, why you're here.
He just gets random celebrities visiting his studio all the time. Everyone,
Well?
So Lou is the child's name.
oh man,
Hello? Excuse you. I too am a member of Drawbridge, believe it or not. It is an honor, Sam.
The puppet?
What? Puppet? No, no. No, I am alive and my own master.
This is Dolman. A man whose cow wound up stuck inside her. Well, you get it.
a puppet.
He used to be a spirit medium.
When I was still flesh and bone, of course. Regrettably, my transformation cost me my talents.
Where are you?
Show some respect for Doll Man. He's a travel
Sam,
companion.
that pod is empty. You know, no
Yeah, the
one should have to
dollhouse
suffer
was the
such
creepiest
loss.
part of RE Village. I'm surprised it
understand.
was like
Believe me, I do.
the second place you had to go to. I
Which
felt like it
is
should have been
why
the third or final
I
place.
think you two should go on one more adventure.
I agree.
What are you talking about?
Well, take Lou. Yes, and link up Australia together. Like you did before in America. I'm sure a lengthy journey will help you to heal.
Essentially, I mean that's a very good way to describe him.
Sam, we've arrived. In case you're wondering, my hand is traveling through the tar currents, which is lucky because that's what allows me to keep the
I
ship
agree.
on course.
The first two should have been the later ones. Because the
We're by that
creepy
research
fish dude
lab
was
you
just
linked
like
up last
whatever.
time.
He could have been level 1
The
easily.
DHV
Heisenberg
Magellan
could have
can
been
travel
2
to
or
and
3
surface
easily.
anyway, provided it's within network
I
coverage.
just didn't think Heisenberg was
genuine
like the
mobile base
appropriate
of
final
operations.
boss in Village.
Still not fully equipped though. It doesn't have any proper guns.
I did love
We need to
Village
fix
though.
that at some
I love
time.
Village.
Anyway, the DHV Magellan's here to back you up. As always, you'll be the one leading the way to expand the network. We'll be right behind
color
you,
has improved, by the
providing you
way.
with support. just so we're crystal clear.
Yeah,
sir.
I agree.
Our mission is to connect the whole Australian continent to the existing
She should have been the
Carol
final
network
one.
here
Getting
in
through
North
her
America.
castle.
From halfway around the world, how are we
Lady
supposed to do
Dimitrescu
that
really
again?
should have been the final
By
boss there.
using the
before-
Mexican plate gun.
What's her name?
The
Welcome
one you
back.
already put on the grid, remember?
You missed Doll
To
Man.
get started, all you have to
That's
do
all right, he'll
is
be
cross
traveling
over
with
and
us.
connect your Cupid to the nearest chiral network terminal. As you extend coverage, we'll move the DHV Magellan to keep up.
And you'll of course be traveling with your child. I mean, that's what Lou would want, right? A grand new adventure with
Bless
Dad.
Doll Man, he's trying so
I'm
hard.
excited for you.
Go and get your gear sorted. We'll be waiting.
And you kind of missed it, but Doll Man basically implied that the pod is empty. But Fragile shut him up before he could actually get that far.
You ready for another trip with Daddy? Okay, kiddo, let's go.
That little charm hanging from the pod is the charm that Dead Man gave him, along with like the vaccines and all that. His emotional support fetus. We're all going to hell. I'm just... for various reasons. That is not an appropriate way to be shaving your face, bruh. I just... Does he have to re-dye his hair every time he takes a shower? Also, scandal. He dyes his hair. Oh, we put a shirt on. Cool. Could be that too. It could be both. Like I said, anytime y'all want to change the colors around, just let me know. I'm all good for it. I don't have any other hats. It does. It does. I don't care about VR training. Bro. Taking an interest in the new crew members. As cats are wont to do. Even tar kitties. You love the tar kitty. Shall we to the surface?
Sam, would you mind if I joined you?
Humor him. His knowledge and experience will probably come in handy down the road.
Yes. Really, Sam? Your buttocks? What about shotgun? I prefer the driver's seat.
There it
You
comes
have a
again.
choice!
This was a thing that happened with the first one. We constantly had flashbacks
that
to
just now?
Mass
Saw it too,
Michelson.
huh? Let's just say it's nothing new. I always got these.
No, I
flashes
don't
when
think that's
hooked
Mass.
up
I don't think it is.
The bleed-through effect, wherein the BB's memories are conflated with one's own. I'm sure someone explained it to you before. Though this is a little different, of course.
blood. I really gotta deal with this shit again.
Poor Sam. Just like, really, bro? Really?
Your first
If he is, I
access
haven't
to
seen him
Mexico
yet.
side flight gate terminal. After we've confirmed network coverage, you can take the DHV Magellan and regroup at your position.
You're not going to come in here. This is just where if I have cargo that I want to offload for someone else to deliver, that's where I take it. Fragile Express. I don't know what all these are. Except they're barcodes with, you know, stuff. I really want one that says, "How's my driving?" Because my driving sucks, and I feel like that should be celebrated. Did I actually pull it out? No, I did not. I mean,
Feels good.
yeah, I'm okay with that. Oops. Got some stuff to... Boboka. Okay, let me drop this stuff off and then we'll move on to, you know, the land down under. I think we should all meet the weeaboo though.
Haven't been outside in a long while. Let's get going. If nothing else, this journey should give you a chance to mourn.
Cool. Good looking out, Dahlia. I actually like Dahlia. Sometimes he just states things that you're like, yes, I saw the danger there, bro. Thank
You
you
know,
for the warning.
I meant it when I said that I understand how you feel. But if you hold on to the sadness, it will weigh you down like an anchor. However much it hurts, you must carry on and do what only you can do. Grieve, of course. But keep moving.
Bro.
And
No one needs to be lectured on
all
grief.
said and done, you can take stock. Decide what's next.
Look, if we wanted a lesson on grief, we'd be playing Expedition 33. I don't need a lecture on grief right now. Probably not. I'm sure Sam just ignored the shit out of all of that. Like, whatever. I don't care.
Okay.
There he is. I was heading the right way. I just want that noted. I was heading the right way.
Delivery route finalized.
That needs to go on record. Damn it. Who the hell started a bridge and didn't finish it? Who did that? Yeah, see, so if you put down, like, the PCC for a bridge, this is what you get. And then you have to add materials to it. I do not have the materials. It's been sitting here unfinished for a while, by the way, because I just had to pay, like, 3 Cairo crystals to repair it. Not complete it, to repair it. $450 medals? Okay. I do too. The closest they got were the Chiral bridges. I never used those though. They just never seemed practical to me. We're gonna backtrack a bit. And even the Chiral bridges weren't really flat, they were just narrower and could go in more places, I think. So I'm pretty certain the first one you could not pick up packages from the trike. You still can't pick them up if you're in like the SUV type vehicle. But you can't at least pick them up while on the trike. You don't have to get up or get off every time, which is a nice change. vehicles I need here. We're gonna try. We're gonna try. Wrong thing. Oh, I can. We're building a bridge. Okay, I don't know how to use my vehicle. It's fine. I love how motivational most of the signs and stuff are. They're just so motivational. This barricade says construction zone. If you're inside it, it will not start construction on the bridge until you are outside of it. And that includes vehicles. My vehicle's not close enough. Now printing, and then it counts down the seconds until it's completed. In case that wasn't obvious.
Oh yeah.
There we go. Bridge! We're going to see the boat, so we're going to pick up what we can find for him on the way. Fluffy pajamas. How are these people just losing this shit everywhere? Like, what the hell, guys? How do you lose fluffy pajamas? Explain that one. Exactly.
Good morning, Chief. Your operating credentials verified. Welcome, sir.
This morning here, it says no vehicles allowed. You saw that yellow line there. I mean, I don't know how you'd fit a vehicle in here anyway, to be perfectly honest, but no one asked me, so. He gives me, I think at the start, the third or fourth star, he gives me a charm for my rig back there. Different charms confer different benefits.
Still, I'll
check the records and see what pops.
Bro's a porter. I don't know why he couldn't go out and collect his own stuff.
Oh shit, you found it.
That's right. I did find your fluffy pajamas. Hell yes, I did. And that porcelain vase. And hard-wearing undergarments. Oh, come on.
Shining example of what
I worked so hard for 2 stars. Should have gotten
I'm
it.
willing to trust you have the best intentions. Put me on the network. I'd be happy to share my data with everyone else. Other porters should definitely find it useful.
Remember the first one? You had to go out of your way to do some really monotonous shit just to get them to finally agree to be allowed onto the network. And here it's just like, oh hey, you brought me like one thing. Cool, bro. You probably actually need like a full star. You can't do the rest of this area, and I don't know why. Or if you can, I've never been able to. Let me phrase it that way. Trekking boots.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Move trekking boots will last longer. They wear longer. Yeah.
So, I'm connected to the network. You can get goods and data and so forth through it, right?
You're a porter, so
That's all
can
fine
you.
and dandy, but with the advent of A-Pass, here the porter's time's coming to an end. Wonder what the man who delivers would say about that if he were still
I
around.
forgot about that.
Anyway,
I
the tracking
forgot
boot
about
data
that.
I shared is for a design that I gradually refined over the course of my training. Tailor-made for mountain runs. Got great traction and peerless shock absorption for those hard landings. There's no better shoe for traveling through rough country like this.
Are there other porters working out here?
Oh yeah. Wherever there's clients in need and cargo to be carried.
I don't know if
bet
I
your
want to know
ass
what
you
hard-wearing
find porters.
undergarments are either.
Of
Maybe it
course,
just
in the
means
UCA,
they're
they started relying
built
on
tough and
A-Pass
last
for
longer.
distribution. So the delivery boys and girls have been drifting down here ever since.
Or else are
Plenty of
super
work and even
kinky.
fun
It's
stuff
one or
here,
the
too.
other. There's no in
As
between.
times change, so did the nature of the job. New vehicles and nifty gear. Weapons too, for the porters who fancy them. But none of that is as important as the shoes you wear. Worst comes to worst, all you need is a pair of shoes to get the cargo to its destination.
So he's a sneakerhead. You also a porter?
Nah. I'm more of what you call a Volca.
Yes, he's a
I
porter.
walk the earth on my own 2 feet and carry the load on my back alone.
That is a porter.
Most porters and delivery bots do it differently. My methods are probably closest to those of the man who delivers. The term Volca comes from Japan,
I guess that
where
he's a
they had
weirdo
porters
for
who
sure.
worked exclusively in the mountains. You could count on Volca to make deliveries. No matter how treacherous the
Volca are a
terrain or
thing.
remote the
They are, in
destination.
fact, more or
I
less
try to
the
live by their example.
inspiration for the porters in the Death Stranding. You watch videos of them carrying enormous like piles of shit on their backs to get from one place to another. That is a true story. The man who delivers? We can all
Say
guess who
you
that
haven't
is,
heard
by
of
the
it.
way.
The porter all others aspire to be like, the best to ever strap on a pack. After he made a name for himself in the UCA, he up and vanished. Just like that. And of course, like all legends, he's a man of many mysteries. With the help of the chiral network, though, I could probably learn a lot more about him. And the more I learn, the closer I'll get to becoming the Volca who delivers. Or so I hope.
He is such a white boy who's obsessed with Japan. This is like...
Well, thank you. It's nice to know there are still people like you out there. Take care.
And I love
Order
him.
completed.
He
Well done.
really is. Okay.
Your service in transporting this cargo is appreciated.
A delivery will be assigned to another porter.
What happened there is I didn't have enough materials to make all the things. Just look like the man who delivers, like, oh, we know who that is. Nope. Alright, we are going to move on now.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
See bridges and stuff again, yay! Probably not text you'll notice, but it says right here, entering the power grid. So when I'm on a bridge, it means I'm not using actual battery power. It's just because the grid will power it for me. The roads, certain parts of roads will also do it, but once I leave, then I start using battery power. It doesn't restore my battery, but it does at least keep me from using the battery on my vehicle while I'm on the bridge. Now it's no longer on the power grid. I think every time you gain a star level, he waxes poetic more about the man who delivers. It's just adorable. Dude is like such a fangirl. The generators like power up so fast that you don't even really have to do anything. You don't have to stop. You just drive right through them and like, oh, battery's charged. Porter tips 1. Balance. Have you heard of the man who delivers? He's known for transporting ridiculous amounts of cargo all at once. I think that's the strong arm. I tried imitating him, but I lost my balance on a slope and fell over. I should have done what he did, using clips and pouches on my shoulders and hips to spread the load. Is that a hand clap? You should try that next time, winky face. Dare you tell me how to do my job? How dare you! I'm the man who delivers. I think what makes it better is how he goes out of his way to pronounce Volca the way that he does. Like, I'm not doing the same thing, but he's just such a weeaboo about it. And we love him for it, but he is still, you know. The white boy, fangirling Japan. That's the Magellan. The Magellan is how you can fast travel, because anytime you unlock a new area, you'll get a tar pit where it can land. Yeah, see, I knew I had all this stuff in here still. Why do I have so many assault rifles? Like, for real, what is this? Oh, yeah. You know what? I know what I can do with them. I'll just carry them. What am I think? Yeah, I'm going to placate. Okay. Let me leave that here. I did not remember having that many already in my inventory. I knew I had a couple. And then I made more. Someone rested there. Curious, the same button that I use to pulse my Oja deck, if I hold it down, it'll give me this, and then I can use that to find like where I'm heading on the world map, as it were, instead of having to go into my actual map. Okay, that green text there is just letting me know someone delivered materials to a post box near the physics lab there. You get all kinds of notifications, things that other players have done. If they like something that you constructed, if they've repaired something you constructed, if they've repaired something that someone else constructed but that you've used, you'll see it and get a notification for it. That's all that is. I think the green text is player interactions. A yellow text will let you know if you're ending like where weapons are restricted or something. By the way, I will point out, he's not carrying any cargo right now. This is all just like, just utility stuff that he needs. The spare boots, weapons, PCCs. I don't know who that is, but I like this song. I hadn't heard this one yet. There's the plate gate. It doesn't look at all ominous. It doesn't. It looks perfectly bog standard. Give anyone royalties to use their songs. They're just like, hell yeah, man, put my music in your game. I want it. I've not played that. Alright, friends. Oh no, 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 no. See, knowing that, I will never play it. I can deal with a lot of shit. I can't deal with an Artax moment. And I say it like I haven't played games where people die. Hashtag Lessons Part 2. Is that Amelie? It kind of looks like Amelie.
I've never seen them before.
I appreciate it.
They almost look like they're on a pilgrimage.
Just waltz right
Yes,
through the
that
gate
is a
like
coffin. Uh-huh.
It would seem so. Once you extend coverage into Australia, the chiral network should afford us some additional security.
They
Or
give
at least
culty
allow us to
vibes.
maintain a record of
I haven't gotten far enough into. It never got far enough into the other playthrough to really confirm all of that. But I'm pretty certain it's a cult. I'm like 90% certain it's
They
a
only
cult.
want to ensure safe passage for everyone traveling between the continents. Brace yourself, Sam. It's a gatequake. Oh, and the big one at that.
Alright, so it was like, he's just seen so much of it all before. He's just like,
Make our way to the
yeah, it's weird, but like,
Careful.
we've definitely dealt with weirder. So it's whatevs. More sand. And chiral crystals, if you're seeing the weird gold, like, glitter. That's not glitter, it's chiral crystals. It's definitely chiral crystals. You can get some beautiful photos in here, by the way. Pretty certain we're just down in the Great Barrier Reef. It just kind of looks that way. It's very giving Alice in Wonderland with the whole reflection thing. was just giving the audience what they want, right? Pure unadulterated fan service? I'm okay with that. Hello, whale. Scottish Gallant for whale is water is just like sea pig.
A strange place if ever I've seen one.
Understatement, doll man. Understatement.
There should be a terminal this way. Let's keep moving.
Okay. Those things feel like they would be uncomfortable to wear because it's not like you just settle. They're just there, floating, doing their thing around your neck the whole time. The one tiny little corner of Australia is now connected to the Wi-Fi. See, no one still goes out here. It's so weird to me. Like, I came out this way because I was like, why the hell am I all the way over here? There's all this blank space over here. I came out there. It's not worth going to right now until I open up the nature preserve. But you can see no one goes out there. Because you need ladders and stuff to get around that area. It's just very sheer drops. And there's no constructs out there at all. But there's an albino koala out there that you need. Well, you don't need it, but you can catch for the nature preserve.
Thanks again, Sam. The Chiral network connection to Australia is holding steady. And you'll be happy to hear we made it here in one piece. Just to let you know, when you come back to the DHV Magellan, our patron would like to talk to you.
That's not a suggestion.
Order completed. Well done.
My bike is just still there. I don't know why I just assumed it was going into the garage. Auto drive! It just kind of rolled it in there on its own. That's not weird.
Thank you, Sam. I'd like you to meet someone.
It just hangs doll man up. God, this is so weird, by the way. This is weird.
Hello, Sam. My name is Charlie.
Charlie's Drawbridge's patron.
That expression says so much.
Hear me out, Sam. I want you to help us bring Australia into the network. Drawbridge has been selected to oversee this critical operation. People saw what you did in Mexico and wanted more of the same.
What are you trying to pull?
There are reasons why I can't tell you who I am, Sam. But to be clear, I'm not APAS, nor am I your enemy.
What, you think I'm just gonna trust the words of some faceless mannequin?
It's like a construct of Sid from the first Toy Story movie.
And this whole operation at considerable personal risk.
Nah, I want to see a face. No deal.
A face,
Yeah, you know what? I
well,
agree with that.
Since you won't take it from me, maybe it should come from someone you know. How's this? Pick one of your old comrades, and I'll speak to you with their voice. Who would you like?
What's this?
Who would you trust?
Alright, guys. Dead Man, Heart Man, Lockney, or Die Hard Man? We can just go through all of them.
Sam, it's Hartman.
No point. The man himself will be joining you on site in Australia.
It's been a while, but not really. Mulligan, Locke, no. We're the same.
As I'm sure you are well aware, Mama's Khan now resides within Lucknow. Adding my persona to the two sounds confusing. No, let's avoid that.
Why give me a choice?
Call me Dead Man. I'm well acquainted with the dead.
Last I heard,
Look at
it's
the-
a
the-
one-way
the
trip to
skeptical
beach.
eyebrow
Seems
there.
Soon, don't you think?
They don't let you choose, by the way. You have to get...
Sam,
I went through this whole song and dance.
All right. Pulling up his profile from the database.
Sparkles!
How about now, Sam?
No, I need the mask.
He's already, I'm sure.
No. Of all the people to, like,
If this is a UCA
make me
sanction
feel
op,
comfortable,
who
Die
knows
Hard
about
Man is not it.
You misunderstand. Then again, there's a lot I still haven't explained to you, isn't there? I think it's time a certain someone made an appearance. I'd like you to meet the president.
the new president?
The
guy who took over after
facial
Die Hard,
expressions just...
Not precisely. The UCA doesn't have a presidential system anymore. Die Hardman was the first and only president, making it one of the shortest-lived single executive administrations in history. One can only guess what he felt about it. Previously, the president was subject to the will of the people by a popular vote every 4 years.
should be forced to say
APAS,
that.
however, is far more efficient. It can ascertain public opinion in real time and thereby determine the appropriate course of action. This led to the adoption of a new model.
President guy? You just told me he isn't really the president.
He is not the president of the UCA. Rather, he serves as the president of APAC. APAC is a privately owned corporation responsible for the operation and oversight of APAS, a service provider to which we may delegate day-to-day governance.
The governing power is corporations. You know.
Your performance in Mexico was exemplary. We cannot thank you enough. Well done. Truly.
Sure, bro.
I firmly believe that the only ones capable of expanding the network into Australia are those who helped establish it here at home. That means you, Sam. And you too, Fragile. APAS has determined that you have highest probability of success in this endeavor.
APAS and the Chiral network are all built on UCA tech. If you expand their reach beyond our borders, then you're expanding their influence as well, aren't you?
A valid concern. But
He sounds so apologetic.
wasn't
Like, yeah, it's a
UCA
valid
who made the
concern.
final decision.
Like, this is not going to go well.
A private corporation. The UCA has
Have you ever
no
seen
involvement
the, like-
whatsoever in this matter. Sam, it may interest you to know that linking up Australia will also
The ultimate
serve a
list of
greater
like
goal.
video game tropes from way,
You see, the
way
plate
back
gate
in the
that
day.
connects North
This
America
is definitely
and
a way to go,
Australia only
Surge.
matured after
Just
you
way to
united
go,
America
Surge.
with the chiral network.
Which is reference
On
to
that
Chrono
basis,
Cross.
we believe that a new gate will manifest somewhere within Australia. Once
He's
full
branded,
chiral
for the love of God.
connectivity is
Literally
achieved.
branded.
At that time, APAS should have sufficient data to calculate
His
the
lapel
location
pin
of
is a
other
crab
points of
from the
connection
beach.
between continents.
I just noticed that. I've never
With this
noticed that
information,
before.
APAS can then proceed to extrapolate the positions of these landmasses. In other words, this mission is not just about linking up a single continent. By connecting Australia, we will be one step closer to reclaiming a pre-death Stranding world where everyone is part
It's not
of
a
each
diamond,
other.
though.
I hope my answer alleviates your concern, somewhat.
Guess so. Tell me, though. Who's Charlie to you?
You may speak for me
Is
as
Charlie actually Die Hard Man? Is that why he was so insistent we go with Die Hard Man's voice?
our corporation, however.
I would buy it.
Calculate what
I would
factors
absolutely
are
believe
essential
that.
for your success, and will provide you with direct support. Welcome aboard, Sam.
Yeah, sure.
Charlie, we'll take it from here.
Also, the Steve Jobs of it all with the turtleneck. Well, it's a mock turtle,
Your
but
job
still.
to travel the continent and connect the people, Sam. But know that everyone on this ship is ready and eager to back you up. You won't be on your own this time.
So, you're gonna do
I mean,
it?
are you giving me a choice? Not really. You're like, come back, doll man.
Seems like the only thing I'm good at.
I want that cat. If they don't make a statue of that cat, I will be very upset with everyone. The way to go, Surge, and the grand list of RPG tropes or video game tropes, whatever it was, is that in the Chrono Cross, everything you're doing, however unknowingly, is for the good of the villain. Which is why it's called Way to Go, Surge. You just helped everyone out.
Did you manage to get some sleep, Sam? I'd like to take a moment to go over the details of the request that
So
Drawbridge
much
has
talking.
agreed to handle. Access the DHV Magellan's delivery terminal when you're ready to proceed.
Looks like you've been supplied with a Drawbridge crew head. Right on the size. I have a feeling it'll suit your style.
Yep. Way to go, Surge.
We can discuss anything you like here, Sam. It's a private room.
Oh, I do not believe that at
So
all.
if you ever want
You
to
know
sit
they're
down,
listening in.
talk,
They can hear
I'd be happy to
everything.
share my thoughts on a variety of topics, along with any discoveries I have.
I really want to play Chrono Trigger
Who
again. I
knows?
just can't
Some of it may
find
even be of
anywhere
use to you
to
as you
play
work to
it.
connect all of Australia to the chiral network.
Yeah,
You
they
know,
also
it
have
looks
like
as
a
though
really
you've been
nice
issued a few
statue
different
of
hats, Sam.
Sam, which
Why not
I'm not going to
experiment
get because I
and
dropped
switch
money
up
on
your
a Tomb
headgear
Raider
to suit
statue
your
that I
mood?
should not have dropped money
You
on.
can also change the
Man,
outfit
if they made
I'm
a
wearing
statue
if
of the
you like.
cat,
I shall put
oh,
my
I'd have
faith
that
in
bitch
your
in a heartbeat.
impeccable sense of fashion.
Or a plushie. I'd accept a plushie of the cat.
Out of curiosity, Sam, did you notice that the mirror above your sink displays images of the outside world? These images change as we travel and actually show what's waiting for us outside the DHV Magellan when we disembark. Prolonged living
There's
inside
so
an
many like
enclosed
statues
space
for
can be
different
bad
games that I
for
like.
one's
It's like
mental
I really have to
health due
pick and
the
choose which
unchanging
ones I go
environment.
with because they're
That's
all
why I asked
super
Carmen
expensive.
to implement this particular feature.
Also, I dropped way too much money
Digital
on like
photo frame, so to speak.
Doom stuff. I have like
Easy to understand
the
name,
replica
don't you
helmet
think?
that you can actually wear.
Well, I'm the only one who calls it that. Anyway, it'll give you a preview of our surroundings. That's sure to have some practical benefits.
Dude, Dark Ages was so fun. It was stupid fun. I was like, man, I don't know why I never played Doom sooner.
Sam. They really are.
This is so fun.
They're able to collect all the minute chiral crystals from your wastewater and repurpose them for later use. The ones on board the DHV Magellan are the latest model. You would do well to use them regularly. It's important to remember that defeating BTs isn't the same as eliminating a threat once
Who are
and
you
for all.
telling?
These entities are simply being driven back to the world of the dead for the time being. Good morning, Sam. Why don't you try freshening up with a shower?
Judgy, by the way, judgy.
I hope it's not too much to ask that you continue to take me with you into the field. I know a thing or two about BTs and the
Sam
dead,
probably
after
knows
all.
more than you.
Some
He's
of
the
it
one who
might
has to
come in
deal with them
handy.
every time they pop up. This dude does not
An
shut up.
advance expedition sent by APAC came to the Australian continent ahead of us. They constructed various facilities and laid the groundwork for chiral network expansion, meaning that all you need to do is travel to these facilities and connect your Cupid to put them on the grid. We aren't the only members of Drawbridge.
No, Screaming Eagle
We
shit!
have associates who've already established themselves on the ground. I expect you'll run into them from time to time.
Oh, thank God, he's
don't
finally
really-
done. He said I don't have anything else to say right now. I hope y'all can see that. It says, to save water, limit your showers to 5 minutes. Who the hell is taking a 5-minute shower? Not me. Not me. It's entirely randomized if you pass by anyone in the hallway on your way to the shower, or who you pass by if you do. Oh, I got a new patch? Oh yeah. I got the Drawbridge patch and the Kojima patch. Okay, well, we're not all precious like you, okay? Talking about real people anyway. Oh my gosh.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
Sam's like, man, I thought I was done with this
Another
shit.
curious vision.
I mean, I guess some nights I probably only take like 5 minutes, but most of the time I'm just like, no, I'm getting under this spray. I don't care.
Alright, Sam. Let me give you a rundown of your new job. The big one. It's the same deal as America. The people here are isolated. The cities are cut off from one another. And so, to bring all of Australia into the chiral
I
network...
mean, I guess if it's your choice to take a 5-minute shower, but man, I just can't imagine being told, like, nope, I don't care. You can only take a 5-minute shower. Like,
You'll
damn,
connect
that's
several
mean.
facilities in sequence on your way to the closest city to here, West Fort Knott. Charlie will brief you on the order.
Man,
that will
fuck
take you to the
Charlie.
first facility.
Your first destination is home to what they're calling the government. They seek to establish a new administration to fill the void left by Australia's collapse. As the concept of formal governance is a distant memory to most, they opted
The fact
for
that everyone on
simple
board the Magellan's just
These
like,
people are currently
yeah, cool,
suffering
whatever.
from
He's
the
just a
effects of
disembodied,
severe
like, mannequin
contamination.
torso. That's
But
totally
with
cool,
UCA
right?
technology, they should be able to make a full recovery. The cargo
Dude,
you'll be
that
entrusted with contains everything they need for their treatment. If we can deliver it and earn their trust, they should be amenable to joining the Cairo network.
Amenable.
Needless to
Amenable.
say, it's their business to know the current lay of the land, and we would benefit from their support. We're already seeing anomalous chiralian.
No, I just noticed
throughout
this warning
Australia.
out over to the
There's
right
even
of
a
Charlie here. It
BT
says
area
risk of
not
electric
far from
shock.
where we are now. A BB pod should allow you to use your Ultra deck to ascertain the location of BTs, but it's unclear if that pod will function correctly at this time. Proceed with the utmost caution.
Charlie may be our patron, but he likes to get his hands dirty whenever he can.
Oh, I doubt
He's been an
that.
excellent advisor
I
to us
highly
as well.
doubt that.
I
That
said
is a
this
man
to
who gets
assure
other
you that
people
any
to do the
instructions
dirty work.
Charlie gives have been discussed with.
Exhibits A through Z
All right,
are on
let's
this
get to
ship.
it. Review the details of the main order on the delivery terminal.
Yes, please tell me again how to pick up an order. Like I don't do this regularly. For my job.
Updating with new data supplied by Drawbridge from outside Cairo network coverage.
Okay.
Commencing route creation.
This is a BT area, so we're not gonna drive. Driving would just be honestly hell on earth. I'm not even gonna lie. Trying to drive through here.
Delivery route finalized.
You know what? Yeah, absolutely.
Sam, this is Charlie. APAS has been analyzing your actions so far, and it seems it's added some new upgrades tailored to your preferred way of working. It's my understanding that additional servers are currently being installed on several beaches, which should result in a marked increase in APAS's processing power. Due to the timeless nature of the beach, the potential to boost APAS's capabilities is infinite. Its analysis will therefore grow more.
We're just stealing
comprehensive
resources
as you
of the dead to
complete more
boost the
orders,
resources of the
meaning
living.
you can expect additional
That's what that
enhancements to
is.
become available soon. Experiment with them and see what you like.
Okay.
APAS enhancements are now available.
Which is basically talents. Just different things I can use to improve things. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is the auto A request. I had to turn this off because it analyzes where you are, what you're doing, and what your current, like, you know, inventory is, and it's like, we'll just automatically make a request for things. I'm like, I don't need all this shit you just asked for. I just don't. What is this one? Not that one. Oh my gosh. There we go. This makes my cargo less likely to fall off while I'm carrying it. When I do something stupid, like fall down a hill. This is all to do with social stuff. Extended life window and all that. It just makes me really quiet when I move. And now I have no memory. I'm out of memory. The RAM is dead! Okay, I think I have everything that I need. Sounds like, man, this food is just heavy. No. There we go. Auto arrange. Okay, so we're leaving the vehicle behind because I have to go through. It's a pretty narrow area with a lot of BTs. It's just easier not to drive. Well, it's easier for me not to drive.
Steady. Who calls for comfort?
It was just fine, doll man. No one needs your judgment. And there's the time code. Yeah, so you see the blue, the teal, blue, whatever color of strands right there. That's the one ability I have. So it keeps my cargo from falling off my back if I fall over or whatever. I never fall over though, so I don't really know why I'm using it. I don't know. And special alloys. There we go. Also, special alloys are heavy. Right, so we have the fetus now, which means that the odor deck will now come out and alert me when...
Your odor deck's twitching. Must be a BT somewhere nearby.
Right now it's just kind of pulsing the area, but if I get close enough, it'll react differently. See, there's one a lot closer now. You can tell from the way the odor deck is responding. Yep, there it is. Big son of a bitch. Sneak by it if I hold my breath. I can only hold my breath for so long. Just pissed it off. Yeah. Absolutely just pissed it off. Oh. The odor deck will also tend to face in the direction of whichever one is closest. to wherever my location is. He just ran into the wall. See it. Someone put a post box right there by it. That was wild. The wrinkly raisin. Oh my god! No. If you can't escape, then they will pull you under. This is what I wanted. I can't build anything yet, can I? Probably not. Maybe I can. Oh no, I can now. Stop falling over, Sam.
Just toppled over.
Come on, we can do it. Hey, you dude, not that close to the structure. No. There we go. That was apparently just too hard.
Construction process now complete.
You can see that spraying out like the power crystals and all, that's like the repair cloud or whatever to repair my cargo. Still hidden. Well, now we're leaving the Cairo network. Well, fine. Yep. Oh, the Odor deck is losing its goddamn mind. It's fun when you leave a BT area because sometimes the Odor deck will tap you on the shoulder and then give you a thumbs up. Like, hey, we're gone. Other times it'll wave behind you, like, bye-bye. Odor deck has a lot of personality. It has a lot of personality. I feel like we just picked up the wife's portrait. How many portraits does this dude have? This is probably a drop. It is. Oh, please don't do that. There it is, I see it. I saw it. It saw me too! The sounds they make when you actually, like kill them or destroy them or whatever is so weird. This one, so much to my right. No, no. Oh, there it is. Now it's ahead of me. Okay. Calm it down, brother. Oh my god! Not the time. I didn't miss that, by the way. The fuck am I? That was messy. That was messy.
Lost it there.
Timefall stopped. There aren't any more BTs around. Don't fall in the crater. I don't need to be falling into craters. Look at that thing though. So they were like the very first time I played through and did that. Like I think one of the first areas where you actually run into BTs, because you were initially supposed to destroy the corpse, right? The president's corpse, and I think also BB because BB was malfunctioning or something. You're supposed to destroy them both. And coming out of that area, you ran into a bunch of BTs. But and that was the only time I was ever really stressed out about them. In the sense that they were terrifying. After that, they're just more like, you know, yeah, they just kind of get in the way. And eventually you get so used to, like, you know which areas they're in, so you can just kind of drive through and around them without it really being an issue. But that would have been really, but just because of how narrow all those spaces were, it really would have been hard to just drive through it. Yeah, the wind farm. I actually stopped going to that place. If I didn't have to, I didn't. I just left. I just entrusted all those packages to other people because I hated going to the wind farm. It wasn't even because of the BTs. It was just the terrain in general sucked. It's one of those things where if I wanted to get 5 stars on the wind farm, I would wait until I had the zip lines, and I would just do it that way, and zip from point A to point B to deliver packages to get the 5 stars for that facility. Otherwise, I was not doing it.
This is what you're good at, remember?
One of the might be. Oh my god!
It was too close.
Might just be a regular cryptobiote. There are different types of cryptobiotes in Australia. There are some that will recharge your battery, and I forget what the other one does. So they do different things. Where's the music?
Believe in yourself.
Okay. Oh, that's one of the new ones. Come on, get on the oh my god. Yeah, these ones are so cute. Electrobiotes! If I go into a room, which I can do in the Magellan, I'll show you what they look like. They're so cute. I was like, oh, you're different.
Oh.
Where the fuck is the wolf coming from, by the way? I've yet to see an actual wolf in this game, but by God, you hear it when the sun goes down. It's like you hear a chicken when the sun comes up. Where are they before that? I don't know. I would like to go on record as stating it's absolute bullshit that the president's base is just an elaborate bunker, so it's not really a facility where you can, like, rest. Oh no. It's just a nicer bunker. Oh Jesus! This is gonna be such a horrible score. This is gonna be so bad. Okay, we can. It's fine. It's fine. It is what it is. It's fine. I don't know if you saw that, but the damage was 72%. So. Well, I think that damage was 29% or 28%.
You're that bloke with drawbridge, aren't you? So you really came, mate. Cut straight through BT territory just
Old
to bring us
Oz.
our cargo. That's quite a feat. Been waiting a long time for someone like you to show up.
Well, here I am.
Let's see how well you were able to handle our delivery.
Not very well.
Must have been a tough journey for you. But as long as we get what we need, we'll accept it with a smile. Time after time you've been there for us. You're a
You
saint.
say time after time. This is literally the first time.
Like everyone says, you're a man people can count on. Already put that decontamination unit to good use. The chiralium levels had really gotten out of hand, so you couldn't have come at a better time.
Fucking
Thanks.
C.
Anyway,
Fucking C.
go ahead and connect us with that Cupid or whatever.
You
it
know
is.
it's called the Cupid. Well, I mean, literally, he did fall down on the job. Bro's rocking one sunglass. The bola gun! Took such an unnecessary long time to get the bola gun.
Now displaying your current order grade.
Yeah, this C did not help me out at all.
Chiral communications transmission. With this network at our disposal, we might be able to make our dream a reality.
Sure.
We want to build a world where even the weakest among us have a chance.
Oh, that world never even existed before the Death Stranding. It ain't gonna happen
Ever
now.
since the Death Stranding, this continent has been afflicted by terrible environmental changes.
You and everyone
It's bad
else.
enough. But out of nowhere, the anomalies became a hell of a lot more dramatic. Skyrocketing levels of chiral contamination. Those bloody watcher things coming out of the woodwork. Didn't realise it at the time. But the escalation of all this insanity coincided with the UCA's connection to the network.
Yep.
The appearance of
We
the
started a lot of shit.
The chiral network is causing instability beyond the reach of its coverage, which means the only way to fix it is to link up all of Australia. At least, that's what we here believe. To support your efforts, we've shared the data we have about the continent with your people, information about the brigands and so on. Use it to the best of your ability.
Okay. What's the situation in Australia?
We're not doing any better than the UCA or Mexico, I'm afraid. Only difference is the presence of armed belligerents we call brigands.
Of course they call them
Well, it's a new
brigands.
type of BT we've been seeing all over lately. The brigands have been trying to bring us to heel and are a right pain in the ass. They've got an irrational enmity for new tech like the chiral network, you see. We've also been seeing major earthquakes all over the continent.
No, they're
As well
called
as devastating
gatequakes.
floods due to heavy tidefall. You can have your work cut out for you while you're down under, that's for sure.
The data you shared?
Take the bowler gun, for example. With our data, we were able to improve and refine the design of the APAC standard issue model.
Obviously.
You can charge it now to fire projectiles with a narrower spread. Perfect for taking down hard-to-reach targets with precision. And then, there's backpack customization. We've developed a number of unique attachments that can be equipped to the pack you're currently carrying.
It's like he traded one director for another. He's like, well, we're losing this one, so let's get this
You might
one.
consider bringing this gear with you when you're prepping for your next run.
No, they look exactly like
and
Muse.
last but not least, we patched through an Odradek update that allows its sensor to pick up living beings and other entities. It's an improvement that builds on the sensor's existing functionality. Anything it detects will be visible to you as a silhouette for a brief time. Sure it'll come in handy down the road.
Chiral contamination was pretty bad, huh?
Due to our proximity to a BT area, this shelter was subject to significant chiral contamination. Said area has also been the source of a new type of
I mean, why would
BT.
you set up your bunker right there by
Unlike
the
usual
BT
source,
area?
these ones are able to see us. Clear as day. As such, we've taken to calling the
You
buggers
would think,
watchers.
but I guess he just didn't feel. I guess he just didn't feel the calling for that.
You're gonna want to steer clear at all costs.
Sure, Brad. Sure. I'd best push on.
Before I forget, there's a request I wanted to send your way. I know you're eager to hit the road and make progress, but I promise you, this is more than worth the trouble.
Is it though?
It's a delivery for the lone commander, who lives not too far.
I could not keep this guy's name straight in my head. I call him the Lone Wolf, the Lone Gunman.
He's also a crack shot with a sniper rifle.
There was another one, Lone Ranger.
And he retired to a shelter off to the east. He'll be a hard man to please. But if we could enlist his help again, I'm sure he'd provide us with all kinds of useful information. Data and schematics that might prove invaluable for your work.
I just could not keep the. I just could not remember the word commander, like the Lone Wolf, the Lone Gunman, the Lone what the fuck ever.
More effectively in any case. I'll follow this request as a sub.
The bondage choker armor.
On extra work.
It was such weird armor.
That was excellent work, Sam. With the government now part of the Chiral network,
Like,
we've
someone literally looked at this and said, "Yes, that is how I want my soldiers to dress."
I want to thank you for making this possible. Well done. To extend network coverage as far as West Fort Knot, our next order of business will
Like,
be
I don't want to
link up
strike
the
fear in the
Western
hearts of my
Environmental
enemies. I
Observatory.
just wanted to think
Associated
maybe
Order
we could
is
take
ready
this
for
in a
you.
different
This
direction.
one may well place you in considerable danger, so be sure to take extra care when selecting your equipment. Access the delivery terminal here to pick up this main order and get underway.
I don't wanna.
A new sub-order is now available for you.
We're gonna do this one first, because we just went through a BT area. I really don't want to go through another BT area right now.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
Hello, Sam. This is Charlie. To aid you in your future orders, we prepared border suits with camel patterns tailor-made for the Australian environment. We've also provided you with a new basic border suit with customizable colors. Moving forward, I imagine you'll want to adjust your appearance based on the terrain and your personal preferences. at the
Sure.
time. Try experimenting with your options.
Cattle prod. Oh. Did I make a bowl looking? Looks like that. I can get various sorts of attachments and stuff from my backpack now. This is a grenade pouch and an ammo container, so I have more ammo and I can carry, you know, grenades somewhere other than just on my suit. It's a matter of, like, coordinating, like, because after a while you have to decide, okay, what can I afford not to have on my, because you can only fit so much, obviously. There's only so much square footage on your backpack, so it's like, okay, so what do I not, what means more to me? I wasn't really fond of the Australian camo, I'm not gonna lie. I just wasn't. It wasn't bad, it just wasn't my favorite. We'll go with it for now. What do I have, 20? Augmented motion scanner. Okay. Sure thing, bruh. I have absolutely used player requests to get rid of cargo when I was overloaded and just needed shit gone so that I could carry something else. I'm gonna go shower real fast and, no, actually, let's just, yeah, we'll do this. It's almost time anyway. Yes, exactly, that is exactly what it's for. Like, you know what? I don't need 3 pairs of boots. Someone need field equipment? Here, have it. And at some point I'll get the exoskeleton things again, you know, that improve my carrying speed and all that, carrying weight and speed and all that. Yeah, so here you can wake up, see what it looks like outside, and then either go back to sleep or get up. It is. It's very nice. Oh, here we go. Look at the little electro biome. It's so cute.
So in order to survey an area, I have to rely on a very special power. My strength of will, you might say. The requisite focus can be rather exhausting, but I'm happy to grin and bear it since it's for your sake. So, if you deem it necessary, feel free to send me airborne as many times as you like. It won't use up any battery or chiral crystals either. All it requires is that I place my absolute faith in you. Which I do, so don't hesitate to ask for help.
Yeah, so basically I can throw Dollman up in the air and get, like, you know, a bird's eye view of my surroundings. It's like, you know, he's just a portable watchtower.
Like a warm shower after a hard day's labor. Am I right, Sam?
Sure, buddy.
Ah, yes. Those wandering BTs we encountered, I believe people call them Watchers. A fitting name given their behavior. The way they seem to be eyeing us with such disconcerting intensity. Oof. They can't see everything, though. No, they've definitely got some blind spots. Meaning, you might be able to avoid combat by evading detection and sneaking past.
Look, I was never good at stealth combat, so, you know. What more can there possibly be to customize here? Oh, right, I didn't look at that. That's just a protector. It just takes up space and does nothing. I mean, it's supposed to, like, protect your cargo. It just takes up space on your backpack. That's all it does. Okay, so we can also change dollmans. If you can, yeah. You're like, here, have fun. Dress up your doll. Huh. It could be just exercises. Someone could be running exercises. Yep, you can dress up the doll.
Nice. A new look for a new day.
No, I'm glad he likes it. You know, sincerely. It'd be nice if you could actually change, like, outfits, not just the colors. I'd be all about that shit. Where am I? There we go. That's what we're looking for. I'm gonna stop it here anyway. We only got like 5 minutes, and in order for me to get to the next place, I first have to fight some mules because there's or brigands, whatever the fuck you want to call them, occupying the space. So I have to clear them out first, and then I can open up the area and get it connected to the Wi-Fi, and that's gonna take more than 5 minutes. So, but fortunately, there's no BTs. You know, that's what the lone gunman is for. There's like a whole other stretch of BTs that I have to get through, but I might just be able to drive through them. But anyway, y'all take care and have a good night. Thank y'all again for hanging out with me, and I will see you Friday, you know, for more BTs. Hopefully I won't, you know, get dragged into the tar on Friday. We shall see. But y'all take care and have a good night, okay? Bye-bye.